Be a special place in my heart for the Bread Everyday Journal because.
But how I'm supposed to go have a time if I got a baby?
I be trying not to talk too much in my vlogs. Hey y'all, and welcome back to my weekly vlog. It's your girl Kyla, and if you are new here, this is where all things lifestyle, becoming the best version of you, and authenticity come together as one, the best way that we know how, right? We're getting into it. Listen, this is my first weekly vlog, y'all. It's my first one, and I couldn't be more excited. Like I said, if you are new, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share, all the good things. But I'm so excited because this week we're getting into my real day-to-day. We're getting into routines, okay? We got some fun stuff happening this week, but I really wanted to just take the opportunity to talk more and also just go more in depth in like real day-to-day lifestyle, like not curated, not produced, like this is actually what's going on, this is where I am, and this is how I'm trying to grow. So I'm really excited. I know y'all gonna stick around, so I'm not gonna say hope y'all stick around. But listen, today is Monday. It's the 25th, September 25th. It's about 11:21 in the morning. So I'm definitely not just getting my day started. I actually have been up since about like 6:37 o'clock, which is what y'all just saw, like kind of like getting into the day, a little mini vlog moment. I like to start each day or start the top of each day with just my quiet time, centering myself with God before jumping into any work, any like texting, communication, any of that. I just have to start off on the right foot and then really just getting into my routine, which is, you know, skincare, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna put y'all down because I'm tired of holding my tripod. But I actually, there we go. I actually recently changed my work schedule. So I don't start my full-time role until 11 a.m. because they are on Pacific time. This is kind of like a trial and error phase. Well, not error, sorry. This is a trial phase that we're going through just to see if it kind of helps me gain a little more balance. I was finding that starting at 9 a.m. Central, which is the time zone I'm on, starting at 9 a.m. and going until like 7 p.m., which is 5 their time, or even longer, was just becoming a little much on your girl. So love my manager, she's great. We had a convo. I was like, I think I want to use September to test run working Pacific hours. And so which is crazy that today is the 25th, by the way, because where did the time go? Like literally, where did the time go? But yeah, I think I'm going to keep it, honestly, for the rest of the year. I really do enjoy being able to start my mornings a little bit slower, even though I still do try to get up pretty early. I enjoy a slower morning, getting to do or like start the day with other things that's not just like jumping straight into work, which is a blessing for sure. But yes, so I am about to jump into my work day, but I just wanted to come here and greet y'all, intro y'all, say what's up. But yes, honestly, lots happening this week. Today is Monday, so it's a little bit slower. I try to keep Mondays light. I do have a few meetings, and I have a doctor's appointment that I need to go to at 2 o'clock. So I think this like early afternoon to late, I guess, evening for me will be kind of fast. I also haven't worked out for the day, so gonna try to do that later this evening. But yeah, for the most part, we just getting started. I still haven't eaten breakfast, which is one thing that I'm trying to figure out. This later start, I like don't make breakfast. I just kind of go straight into lunch, which I don't love because I'm a 3-meal a day type of girl. So yeah, I'm about to get me a quick little bite to eat, and then we're gonna jump into work and yeah, get the day going. But super excited. From this vlog, y'all can definitely expect more in depth into my routine. So that's like fitness, movement, wellness, all of those good things. Morning routine and night routine, quiet time with God, like I mentioned earlier, and then have like a few appointments and stuff like that. So preparing for those. But the reason why I wanted to emphasize routines in this particular vlog is because we are nearing the end of the year. We are going into Q4. There are only a few months left. And I kind of feel like, not that I've fallen off my routines, but I want to just get to a point of consistency where like my body is feeling in sync. Like right now, I feel a little out of tune, I guess, out of sync. Like waking up early in the morning has been kind of hard. Like my morning workouts have been feeling kind of hard. And I've been trying to listen to my body more truthfully and just like trust myself more in that way. But for the sake of just like efficiency and maximizing my time, I know that is like, there's a little bit of sacrifice, right, that goes into your day-to-day routine, and everything that I just want to be able to accomplish while still honoring rest, which is important. I can't wait to get into this nighttime routine, and I'm really using this as an opportunity to like, I won't say perfect it because like perfection does not exist, but be more intentional. So I know that going into the end of the year, oftentimes we're like, I had all these resolutions, I had all these things that I wanted to accomplish, which is fine. But again, reminding ourselves that like there is still time to do the thing that you've been wanting to do. Like you don't have to wait until January 1st of next year. So let's use this as inspiration of like, all right, I want to get back in the flow. I want to get my little my routines down, my resets down, whatever that looks like. So all in all, it's going to be a beautiful week. I am so excited for y'all to join me. Like I mentioned before, this is my first weekly vlog. I haven't done this before because normally I'm like going on a trip or something. And today I'm like, nah, we finna be at home. We're going to be at home and we're going to find interesting things to do. So y'all let me know what y'all think. But for now, we got to hop into work because I got to start my day. And I think I need some coffee today. All right, see y'all on the other side. So yes, so this will be, you know, is it just traveling or doing things or experiences? Is there a weekly element? If so, like how am I telling my story in a way that makes sense and ties into like my other content, right? I be talking. Hello, my beautiful friends. We got cut off. My camera died when I was getting my flowers together earlier, but they turned out great. I'll show y'all how pretty. This orange color was giving me fallish, kind of like harvest. I really wanted to pick up some pumpkins earlier, but I didn't because I don't know where I was gonna put them. This is always like our centerpiece, but yes, it's giving fall with this little like, I don't know, it's like orange and blush. It's super cute. But yes, camera died, so sorry. But what I did want to show y'all or talk to you guys about, I mentioned that I am going to be getting braids. I'm gonna sit y'all down. I'm gonna be getting braids tomorrow. Jesus, amen. Like seriously, amen to that. I'm gonna be getting braids tomorrow, and we need to wash this hair. And when I say wash the hair, I mean rinse off all the chemicals that are added when they create synthetic braiding hair. So I have it right here behind me. I'm actually going to film content for TikTok on how I go about this process. I did not create this process. This process has been around for literal years at this point because I found it on YouTube. In 2020, I got braids. Basically, my scalp reacted to them and I couldn't figure out why, and I had to take the braids out of my head in 2 weeks. And as y'all know, if you're familiar, if you get your hair braided as a Black woman, I'm sure you have, we don't have money to waste. Like, I'm not trying to waste my investment into a style that I keep up for at least a month. Some people say that's not long enough. That's how long I can take. But since then, since 2020, I've come to learn that I also have a condition called, I think it's pronounced seborrheic dermatitis or seborrheic dermatitis, I'm not sure. Essentially what it is overproduction of yeast in the scalp. Therefore, you might get a little dandruff, but another side effect is itchiness of the scalp. So I have a whole routine. Again, I told y'all getting the routines this week that I do for my braiding hair because I still think that is important, although I recently found this out about the scalp. And then I have a whole prep routine that I'll be trying for the first time. So I'll walk y'all through that later. I'm taking a quick break to wash this hair because it does need to soak for at least like 30 minutes. And I have to be out of the house in like an hour and a half. And so I just want to get the process started. But in addition to the braiding hair, I also picked up a new product. This is called Lock In. So I believe that this is sold, I don't believe, it is sold for people with locks, right? But when I read the ingredient list, it was very attractive because it wasn't a lot of like sulfates, silicones, alcohol, like basically things that are not good for our scalps. Now there are some oils in here, which I'm realizing could or could not be problematic because with seborrheic dermatitis, like you don't want to overly oil your hair. Like, you know how people say like with braids, or you oil your scalp every night. No, you should not be doing that with seborrheic dermatitis. But a lot of things in here are natural ingredients, which is what I was more so drawn to. So this says specifically formulated naturally derived hair gel with no alcohol, flaking, beeswax, and no greasiness. So I'm hoping this works. My braider is also my friend, I really like my big sister, Val. So I had texted her when I made the appointment like, hey sis, I got a proposition. Can I bring my own braiding products? Like, you know, whatever. Because the Shine and Jam, not Eco, because I don't use that, the edge control, all that going on my scalp suffocates my scalp. And that's another thing that leads to irritation, which also leads to breakage. And we know while braids are protective styles, you do have to keep your scalp healthy. So that's another conversation for another day. Let's watch this braiding hair. Like I said, I'm about to make a TikTok, so we need to set up for that. But yes, also doing boho, knotless. So I got my human hair, 100% human hair that we're gonna put throughout because yeah, I wanted human hair so that it could look more, not natural, but softer, potentially be easier to manage and, you know, be able to put mousse and all that good stuff on it. So let's prep this hair. I'll be right back because I'm gonna set up for the TikTok. All right, like I told y'all, we're filming a TikTok. So I'm about to talk y'all through this process of cleaning these while I also film for TikTok. So I just did a little intro. So now we can start the process. Let's do it. Child, that setup was just kind of hard. All right, so listen up. What we're gonna do is we want to put a stopper on in the sink, obviously. First case is to fill the sink up with water. You don't want it to be too hot, because if it's too hot, it's going to you don't want to be too hot, because if it's too hot, it's going to literally make your braiding hair stick, right? Like, you know how when you dip your hair in water at the end of the appointment, it's literally going to do that. So you want it to be warm, but not too hot. So I'm testing the temperature of the water right now. My water also takes a while to get hot, so probably should have ran it first a little bit. But yeah, we're going to start with testing the temperature of the water just to make sure it's not too hot. So I'm going to let that fill up a little bit. And then I'm going to take the apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to fill the sink like halfway. I'm gonna take out my braiding hair, but you want to reserve the packages, because I put it back in the packages. Unhooking all the things, I wouldn't even comb through it, because literally you don't want strands of hair. It's not that deep. But yeah, you want to keep these on. You don't need to take these off, the rubber bands that come on it, because this is going to help maintain the manageability of it. Last pack. Also, I overbuy hair. It's like a thing that Val makes fun of me for. I hope y'all can hear me with this water running too, by the way. I overbuy hair. So whatever extra, I just use it for future things, but at least it's already clean. I don't have to go through this process again. So by now your water is ready. I don't know, y'all. In my head, I think I just genuinely be liking as much apple cider vinegar in here. You don't need this much. Probably could just do a couple cups, maybe two, maybe like, I have 6 bundles. Can't count. 9 different little bundles. So yeah, I just used about half. Not even half. So now you're gonna lay them in there. I like to fully submerge it. And I just try to keep them apart. This hair seems like it's not long enough to me. And I think it's not. I don't know, I just haven't gotten braids in a while. When I saw it, I thought it was long. I'm gonna go check what I got upstairs. When I saw it, I thought it was long. Child, you can literally see the chemicals already coming up. Ooh. Also, maybe do this with gloves. I never get like irritated or anything, but I don't know. So those are kind of like taking up most of like the sink. So I'm gonna turn these this other way. I've done this so many times. I've filmed this so many times and literally never shared it. It never made its way. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. We're gonna do a 10-minute check, and then we're gonna do a 30-minute check.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so it's all in there, it's all submerged. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all how much in that quick second already came up. Look, y'all, see those little floating things? In the time I went to put the hair in and wash my hands, which could not have been more than 2 minutes, it already starts forming on the surface. Like the chemicals already start forming. So yeah, we're gonna do a 10-minute check and we're gonna do a 30-minute check. I've even let mine soak for 45 minutes before. Another thing people often ask is about smell. I personally, when I rinse my braiding hair out, immediately after, which I'll show y'all, I never experience a scent, never. Even when they braid it in. Like I've asked my braider, had her judge, it never sticks. Some people talk about washing their braiding hair or conditioning it after this. That's kind of crazy to me, because at the end of the day, this is still synthetic hair, and you'll be fine. Once you rinse it out with cool water, you're literally fine. So I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna let Alexa do her thing. I gotta do a couple things, so I'll be back. All right, so you can already start to see, like I said before, how some of this is forming. I'm not gonna stick my hand in there again, so I'm gonna use this plastic spoon. But just to like ruffle everything in here around a little bit. Y'all, I'm so annoyed the water drained out. This has never happened to me before. I did not have it tight enough. Shoot. We're gonna have to do that all over again. Oh wow, hold on. This sun is in my face. Hopefully y'all can hear me, because I have rigged. I have, you know, rigged my my tripod stand, because I don't have a this is so funny. I don't have a car mount for my camera yet, and so I have rigged y'all on my tripod stand, basically for the camera to sit here. Apologies about the ISO because I'm driving and I can't address that right now. Also, I'm not gonna say that out loud, never mind. Anywho, I'm so sad that the freaking, oh, it's so dark and y'all flying everywhere. Jesus, just roll with me, just stick with me. We in this together. I will get, oh, everything's dying. Phone's dying, laptop's dying. I'm gonna get a car mount. This is confirmation. I don't do weekly vlogs, so I don't know when I be in my, okay, praise him. But yeah, when I be in my car, I don't be filming. Anywho, I'm so sad that I wanted to talk to y'all about something specific. Okay, lady. I'm so sad that, sorry y'all, can't drive and talk. It's my first time, work with me. Please stay tuned in. But no, I'm so sad that water drained out of my braiding hair. That has literally never happened before, and I had to go to Bible study. And so I was like, we're just gonna do it later. But what I wanted to mention to y'all was that spiritual warfare is real, okay? I know a part of this vlog is all about routines and like how I spend my actual literal day-to-day. And Bible study is something that I have been doing every Tuesday with my group called Lit Bible Study. If you're interested in more information, let me know in the comments. I won't openly give all of those deets just because, you know, the world is an interesting place. But if you want to know more, I also gave the name, but if you want to know more, let me know for real. But anyway, this is something I've done weekly for the past 5 years. Of course, like, we take breaks sometimes. If I have personal things going on, I may not go. But something as small as my water draining out of the sink of my while trying to clean my braiding hair and film content and wrap up work for the day, like, it's one of those things where it just makes you think and sit back and really consider, like, all right, God, I get you, I hear you, you're with me, we got this. And it might sound dramatic to some, but the truth is, when you have things that you're passionate about and you are recovering perfectionist, like I can be, or like I am, not can be, anything can kind of set you off. And by set you off, I mean, like, basically make you, like, change your whole mood, change the whole trajectory of the day and how you're feeling. And something as slight as my water draining when I was trying to film that content will literally make me not want to come to Bible study and just do it all and finish it all before the night ends, because that's something I said I'd do. And I say spiritual warfare is real because in that moment your emotions just get so high and you start reconsidering everything and you're frustrated. And I know, again, it seems small, but it's really not to someone like me. And fellow creators, I'm sure you feel the same way. Especially, this is what's important, creators that work full-time, okay? Our time is precious. We don't have the luxury of being able to do things during the day because we're working full-time. Even if we work remotely, we still have to dedicate our time to our jobs appropriately, right? Like, that's a part of stewarding over all these different areas in our lives. And what I'm trying to say is, even the thought of not coming to Bible study simply because of that small mishap, basically, is something that I realize it further adds emphasis on why intimacy with God is important. This season of my life, this season I'm really going into, I should say, I am really needing to get super locked in with the Lord, man. Like, there's just a lot of opportunity, but also a lot of things that I'm trying to do for myself, for the brand. See, look, like, why? For myself, for the brand, for my podcast, the Minor Detail Pod. And I can't do this on my own. Like, I can't not be in tune with God. I can't not be in quiet time, in prayer every day. Again, we talked about routines. Sorry, y'all. We talked about routines, and that's just another reason why it's important. Hopefully you can receive this message with the very, very poor production quality happening right now, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, that's why I wanted to share my routines, because I think the day-to-day it's not perfect, it's not always pretty, it's not like happening over here effortlessly. It's a constant mindset shift and reminding myself that these things are important for a reason, and always remembering my why and giving y'all the behind the scenes of all of this. I'm hoping ties together, and if it inspires or it really encourages one person, so be it. That's what matters. But yeah, your girl is on her way to Bible study, because I'm not about to let one small inconvenience basically stop me from doing the things that I need to do for my personal growth, for my community, showing up and serving the Lord. Okay, like, I'm just not. So when we get out of Bible study around 8:30 p.m., we gonna not re-record, I'm not doing that, but we're gonna pick up where we left off. We're gonna clean this hair, because it's not just about content, y'all. The hair has to get clean, because I'm gonna just lift y'all up. Don't do this at home, because I'm not putting the hair, I'm sorry, in that state with those chemicals still on it. I'm not putting it in my head. I'm just not, because at the end of the day, like, I know my head, I know my scalp, and again, like I mentioned before, this is an investment, and I just need it to all go well. But anywho, all that to say, I really just wanted to break that down for y'all while I'm on the way, because I just want to encourage you. If there's small things that happen in your day that throw you off, it's not a coincidence. Don't just shrug it off as if it's not that deep. Really let your mindset shifting and like the work and tools that you have kick into overdrive. Go to the Lord and shake back. That's simply what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm going to take y'all to Bible study with me. I'm so excited for y'all to see this part of my life. I just like, yeah, this is fun that I'm able to do this. So yeah, I'll see y'all when we get there. Say hey.
Hey girl, come on, vlog. You should have been vlogging in my
I have been. I just started.
Okay. The big lesson of that night was proximity and permission. The big contrast between David and Saul was that Saul had the proximity of God. He was technically the closest person in the nation to God at that time.
Guys, meet my friend Jashir. Jashir, bruh.
It's me, MC.
I'm vlogging today. This is my first time bringing the vlog to.
Good.
All right, so Joel 2:25 says, I will repay you for the years that the swarming locust ate the young locust, the destroying locust, and the devouring locust, my great army that I sent against you.
To you the years that the locusts have eaten, the cankerworm and the caterpillar, and the plumber worm, my great army which I sent among you.
Good morning, good morning. Happy, I almost said Tuesday. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday the 27th. Okay. Oh, it's my friend's birthday. Okay, I gotta tell her happy birthday. Today is Wednesday the 27th. I just pulled up to my braid appointment. So excited. It's going to be a great day. Not only am I getting my hair done, but my braider is actually a friend, Val. So y'all get to meet her in a second. But just picked up some Chick-fil-A, so as y'all know, gonna be pretty stationary for the remainder of the day because we're getting knotless boho braids, and I'm assuming they'll probably take like 5 to 7 hours. It just depends how much we talking and stuff, but I'm always super comfortable with Val and be chilling anyway because I have to work, so I have my laptop with me. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on, say good morning to y'all. It's going to be marvelous. I was gonna say, oh, hair came out great. I washed it yesterday, let it air dry overnight. I'll show y'all when we get in here just how perfectly it dried, even though I had to rewash it later because the water drained. It still ended up working out really well. And then I actually did like a really, really rigorous, intentional prep to my hair, to my scalp more specifically. Like I told y'all, my scalp has been going through it for like, I don't know, I'll say the last year plus, but like I said, since 2020, my braiding experiences have just been garbanzo. So hopefully this is better. Also filmed a TikTok on that, so be sure to check it out. I don't know if I'll be able to plug it into this vlog by then. If I can, I will. However, if not, Kyla Ariel on TikTok, because it was a really great routine. I found this trichologist. If you don't know what a trichologist is, I believe They technically study the skin and scalp, but they are like scalp experts. Some hairstylists are also trichologists because, of course, working on hair, you should also be able to treat the scalp. But anyway, this trichologist recommended a lot of different products and like how you use them and the order of steps to really cleansing your scalp with my, I thought it was seborrheic, but I think it's seborrheic dermatitis. I'm not sure. Sebderm. I really wanted to get my scalp super cleansed before this appointment. So it's just all blow dried in a claw clip because, as y'all know, we come in washed and blow dried around here. But I'm really interested to see if these steps worked because I went in this morning on my hair and there was something else I was going to mention. Perfect timing because Philosophy actually gifted me a bunch of products, a whole hair care line. They let me choose between the different hair care lines that they offer, and I selected the scalp hair care line. So a lot of the products that I'll use in that TikTok were actually gifted from Philosophy. I actually use the same shampoo that I use today. I bought on my own because the same trichologist recommended, and I just found her on TikTok, and months ago I bought it myself. So this, I just ran out literally, I kid you not, the top of this month. And so this gifting PR package from Philosophy came with that same shampoo and a slew of other products for the scalp. So feeling super grateful and blessed. Also so happy I was able to like just have time for all of this, because it's been a long week and we're making it happen. So I'm about to go in here because it's 9:29 and my appointment's at 9:30. I'm on time. That's what matters. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a sec. This is my favoriteest person in the world.
Hi.
I'm just showing y'all how the hair is very normal after cleansing it. You see, she's doing her thing. We both was agreeing that like it actually feels more, I don't like closer, not to human hair, but it feels less synthetic when you cleanse it like that. Like it takes the gloss away. It takes away the, it's moving real. It's not stiff. It's giving bundles is what it's giving. Okay, that's a stretch, but y'all get what I'm saying. Gotta run out.
What size are we doing?
Oh, what we always do? Look, this is.
Okay. Well, you just come,
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
literally, I never asked for nothing, y'all.
You don't
I feel like
nothing.
Val braids me small, but I just let you do what you do.
Yeah, she didn't even book. She just said, hey, I'm coming Wednesday.
Well, okay, in my defense, because y'all, my hair looks crazy. In my defense, I looked at her schedule and saw what she had open. But no, I do not go through the booking app. Between her and Bree, which y'all should have met Bree by now. If not, you will soon. Y'all just pretty much text them. But they love me.
Had me moving appointments and everything.
Oh, did you? Val, why didn't you tell me that? Okay, y'all. That's...
Somebody had booked before I was able to block it.
Oh.
I was like,
dang, I should have booked it.
but she came yesterday. So
See, look, she came a day early.
Yeah, because some people love me.
Exactly. This is the...
I've seen that.
Have you? Okay, so it says, I think I showed y'all this yesterday, but it says, where is it? Where it's like, oh, here we go. No alcohol, beeswax, or greasiness.
Nope, I've seen it.
It's
that one and the one that I do use is highly recommended, but this one I've had several people that are allergic to the tea tree. So
let me see that one.
and that's black owned as well.
So this is what Val normally use. I feel like I may have seen this in here. The tea tree thing, I have definitely, I don't know if I've experienced it before, but I've definitely heard people been.
Yeah.
These are the bundles that we're using. What was the brand? Lemon? It's super soft, isn't it? I want to show y'all this water. So we dipped it, obviously. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how freaking
It's
just chemical. Oh, really? You think so?
This is it's definitely the human hair.
So so the human hair also had a coating on it, which I should have known. So we're gonna rinse that in the future as well. Everything is getting rinsed moving forward, but that's like not directly on my scalp, so we should be good. Parts just clean, just everything just clean. So hair is done for the rest of the month. Plus, thank God we needed this. Hey y'all, I am back home from getting my hair done. I wanted to show y'all a little more in detail how it's looking. Super cute. Love the texture of the hair. I will say I thought the ends would just be a little bit more curly. They're still like sort of kind of drying and have mousse on them, but I think I'm gonna try to like touch them up at some point this week and diffuse the bottom of them. But really loving the hair otherwise. Sorry, I pulled my sweater on the back of my neck because sometimes I don't be liking this hair to touch my neck, truthfully. But yes, it's so cute. I'm so grateful to my sister Val. She always gets me right. I'll have to put her booking info in the description if y'all want to go see her, because very reasonably priced for this style in my opinion. And I did bring my own hair, but she always does a great job. Is super loving and just like good vibes. Like I've had bad experiences here in Dallas. Well, one bad experience. And so let me get all of this out my face, y'all. It'd be a lot. But I've had one bad experience here in Dallas. And so when I found her, I was just like, amen to that. And we really do life together. Like her husband and Cam are friends. And we had a game night like a few weeks ago. They came. And so it's just an added layer that makes it super special. So yes, I love that for us. But I still have some work to do, and I also have a pod recording for the Minor Detail tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I believe. So between now and like 6:30 tomorrow, really like 6, I just feel like I have so much to do. So I'm trying to like slow myself down because I'm a little tired. Like I've been kind of feeling tired all day, and I'm just trying not to do the thing where, you know, how you like kind of, you have things to do, but you're tired. So you just kind of sit in that, like not trying to do that. So I do have some ice cream and I'm low key wanting to eat a little ice cream. So I might do that and then figure out like, all right, what makes sense for the rest of the night. Cause I do have like full-time work. It's about like 6 p.m. So I have like full-time work that I would like to get ahead of that I didn't finish all today. I did a lot today though, like a lot. And so I'm just trying to see if we can sneak something else in there, because truthfully, it's one of those things like if I don't do it today, then I have to do it tomorrow on top of everything else that I plan to get done at work. Which at some point I need to talk to y'all about what I do, but I won't do it in this vlog because I just feel like I've been talking a lot and I don't want to just be a talking head so much. So we'll save that. We'll save that for another conversation. And truthfully, I think it might be the next vlog I do, because I do have to go to San Francisco for work, so we can make that a more work specific vlog. I think that'll be cool. But anywho, yes, so I have a few things to do. Pilates tomorrow at 7 a.m. and then tonight, like I said, have a little work left over and just kind of like prepping for tomorrow's pod recording. Excited about the recording. It's just like getting in that mode. So it is a virtual recording, which is great. Don't have to go anywhere. I can do it from home. But I've been trying to elevate my setup a little bit more. So I want to like run through a few things and just get that all squared away. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 28th, and we are about to gear up to record for the podcast. Hence, I have on clothes and like look more presentable. I don't have on makeup though, because yeah, we're just not doing makeup today. I normally don't record with makeup on, truthfully. So it's all good, but wanted to show y'all BTS of the setup. I have been trying, or this season for my virtual episodes, I want to take a new approach and basically record all of the virtual episodes via Zoom, but using our Cam and I's Sony like professional camera instead of like my laptop camera, because this is going to be a completely visual season, including those that are recorded via a platform like Zoom. So I'm about to get everything set up. I will basically sit y'all down so y'all can see. My recording is at 10, and so it's about 9:10, like 9:15, so we got about 45 minutes. I came and like basically set up everything this morning before Pilates. Y'all saw, went to Pilates this morning, got my third workout in for the week. Shout out to the morning routine. So yeah, I came and did that before Pilates because I knew it was kind of going to be a lot, and I'm glad I did, because I woke up at about 5:30 a.m. Pilates was at 7, and I was rushing to Pilates. So I'm going to sit y'all down because I genuinely need to get this stuff going. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'll check in like right before I start recording. This stuff. Get out of the way. Just look very cozy. This is not bad. This though, like, I know for a fact Cam had this extended out. Oh yeah, this is cute. So now I need to get together her questions. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all are all the way over here. Hello. So this is the setup, just so y'all can see. I'm going to mirror so this is Zoom. I'm just practicing in here. I don't know why I won't focus. Okay, anyway, this is Zoom here, but I want everything to pop up on this TV so that when I'm looking at this camera, got lighting, when I'm looking at this camera here, it looks like I'm looking directly at her. So I need to like get the TV and the camera as close as possible so that it looks like I'm making eye contact with the camera. Because if you notice, when I'm looking down at the laptop, when I'm looking here, yada 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 yada, boom 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 boom, great. But when I look down to see the picture, because this is where she'll be, it'll look like I'm looking down. So I need to get her on this screen basically, and I'm going to have my talking points on my iPad. Normally I wouldn't show talking points, or normally I wouldn't like make it seem like I have talking points, but in this case I genuinely do not care, because it's a part of making, it's an element of like authenticity and just organic setup. So I'm not that worried about it. I recorded in my office the other day, and I just didn't love it the first episode, but it's crazy because we're reshooting that anyway. So it just wasn't my fave. So I don't mind like the mic. I really don't want the mic stand in it, which is like, I know I'm not doing this mic stand right, but it's all right. Because this is fine. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just gonna start here and it's gonna be great. All right, we figured it out. I was overthinking it. It was definitely AirPlay, but I've called Cameron 3 times today. So I know he's probably over me. But this is basically the setup. So I will be talking to her via this camera, and then we will both show up here once, you know, once she's on and live. I'm just going with the flow. I'm going with the flow and just making for a better situation, a better setup. And yeah, we're gonna hope for the best. So yeah, I will check in with y'all in a little bit. Wish me luck. Season 3 on the way, sorta, kinda. I'll check in with y'all. I said that. Okay, bye. I'm starting to get nervous basically because we're 30 minutes out. I don't know. It's just something that happened. So, woo!
There's a special place in my heart for the Better Everyday Journal, because that was our first product. When I first launched my business, it was one product, going back to like being simple. Like, we're very simplistic as a company. We want to create easy tools that are like easily integrated into your life.
We're talking today. I almost had the product to show y'all, but I kid you not, I cannot wait to dive in. I am someone that loves guided anything. Like in the morning, I'll have quiet time with God. I'll do devotionals and things like that, because I feel like it's really nice to just like anchor down and be able to have something to kind of lead my thoughts basically. Good morning, happy Friday. I just tried recording and talking to y'all, but I was driving, and so I just got to work out. So I was like, let me do this again, because number one, it's not safe. I need to stop doing that, and I need to get a mount, but it's just better this way. Anyway, happy Friday. We made it, y'all. We made it to the end of the week. I'm just so glad. I'm just so grateful. It's been a week. I was thinking about how, like, hopefully I've given y'all, oh no, my car automatically going off. Hopefully I've given y'all the material, because listen, I probably have brought y'all along like half of the week, just showing routines and just like what I'm up to in my day-to-day. But truthfully, I feel like I really didn't show y'all the half of it. Partially because it's kind of a lot to like be in your day-to-day. And not necessarily remember to pick up the camera, but some stuff is just like so automatic. So like, I definitely feel like my work day, I didn't pick up the camera much, but that's truthfully also because, I mean, work isn't really a routine, right? It's just like something I have to do. So I plan to kind of bring y'all into that world at some point. But yeah, it's just been a week. We've been rocking and rolling, really getting some stuff done, so I'm grateful for that. And I just want to kill the rest of this day. I am working a half day today, so I have a few things that I need to get done before this weekend's event, which I will take y'all along for. So once that is over, or not once that is over, but once I'm done working today, yeah, we hopping into that. So I'm about to go in here and work out. Today's the 4th workout, y'all. I made 4 out of 4. So today is the 4th workout, and it's a lift day. It's arms. So I just pulled up to the gym, where I honestly haven't been here in like this particular class in like, I don't know, over a month. So I'm excited to come in here. I'm feeling very refreshed, rested, and rejuvenated. I went to sleep last night around like 10:30. Cam and I watched the movie, and then I KO'd. So yeah, normally I like grab a Celsius and hop to it, but I'm really trying to chill on the caffeine, especially when I haven't eaten yet, and I didn't have a chance to eat breakfast because it's like 7 a.m. So, well, this class is at 7:30, so I woke up at like 6:30, 6:40. So by the time I got ready and stuff, I didn't have time to eat. But yes, I'm about to go in here and then get the day started. So I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. I might capture some of it on my phone, but I'm gonna leave my camera in the car because, you know, sometimes bring your camera, just like, I don't know. But yes, it's Friday. We made it. We did it. It's been an amazing week. Got a lot accomplished. Also got a lot of rest, which I value and appreciate. But yeah, I'm about to go in here, so I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey y'all, it's been some time later for sure. Man, I'm about to say today Monday'd. Y'all, it's Friday. Today definitely Friday'd. It's just been what feels like a long day. It's about, what time is it? Y'all, the lighting, the sun is like right in front of my face, and I really can't escape it. Would I be crazy to go drive in this other spot? Kind of, because I really just want to pull out. But anyway, it's been a long Friday. It's about 6:30 right now, and I wrapped up work. I went and got my nails done, and just got like a basic tan color and like really short. I got Gel X because my friend told me about her nail salon that has a location near my house, that they do Gel X for a decent price, and they're cute. Y'all, I'm just like super particular about my nails, so I know I'm probably showing you and I'm like, they're okay, but I'm just super particular. Let me see if I can show you a bit more into the color. But yeah, they're like a tan. They look white right here, but they're like a tan. And then I got my nails like a orangish, so they're cute. They're just short and basic. I'm just like really big into shape, and people don't be knowing how to shape that well. But the lady was so sweet. I couldn't even give her too much of a hard time, truthfully, because I'm not good at that either. But sitting here waiting for a friend to pull up, who is assisting with looks this weekend. So I'm super excited, because we're about to meet up for a sec, just for a quick drop off, and then I'm going to meet the girls for a little dinner, and then I'm supposed to be headed to my friend's housewarming party. So have a full evening ahead. Saying those things out loud is like, whew. But my friend who recently bought a house, I'm like super excited and happy for her. That's my girl. So I'm really hoping I can make it and I'm not too pooped by the time we get done with dinner, because we're about to go eat. We're supposed to eat at 6:30. But and the girls, by the way, is my mom, my cousin Bree, my aunt, and then my other aunt who's in town. So technically 2 of my aunts are in town, and so that's why we're going to eat. And then our other cousin. So it'll be like 8 of us. But after that is when I'm supposed to head over to the other side of Dallas to go eat, because, you know, nothing in Texas is close to one another. So that's the only part that kind of sucks. But yeah, it's just been a long day. I was driving on my way here. I'm just in like a Target parking lot, as y'all can see. But on my way here, I was like, girl, you're like yawning and tired. So I'm just hoping that all goes well and I can get some energy. But yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chilling. I'm catching a breather. Definitely about to order me like a little something. I'm not too hungry though, because I was so hungry after the nail appointment. Like my head was hurting. I was also finishing up work. But I was so hungry that I went to Wendy's and I ordered some food. I might bring y'all in dinner with me, we'll see. Otherwise, it may be like I'll see y'all in the morning type deal. So thank you for sticking around. The routines were routining this week, and it just reminded me of that I need to get a little bit more organized in my approach to vlogging. But I am committed to this thing, so we're gonna make it happen. But I'll check in with y'all at some point. Like I said, tomorrow, this weekend, is the event, which I'm super excited about, and I cannot wait. So maybe we'll do like a little try everything on together in the morning, because truthfully I need to know ASAP if things aren't looking how they need to be looking, because that means we need to take a last minute trip to the mall or something, which I don't want to do. Like, despise it. But yes, I will talk to y'all soon. I love you all. Have a great rest of your time until I talk to you again. Okay, bye.
No, I wanted to come without the baby. Okay, well, I'll bring the baby, but how I'm supposed to go have a time if I got a baby?
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Listen, I just got out the shower. Y'all saw me earlier eating breakfast with Cam. We went and got breakfast this morning, and then we went to the mall because the clothes that I planned to wear for today's event, today and tomorrow, they did not work out. They did not work out. So had to go into the mall this morning at around like 10:45. Luckily, it was successful, thank God. Literally, I prayed before I went in because I was like, God, we don't need this anxiousness today. So we went ahead and head over to the mall, got all that together, and now I'm back home. So I just showered because I needed to, you know, shave, do all the things, and now I'm getting ready for Black Magic Reimagined Summit by Boss Woman Media. Their founder Marty, she I think I told y'all this, but she invited me as an influencer to come host tonight's like kind of like connection happy hour. So it's not called influencer happy hour, that's literally not the term, but she invited me nonetheless to be a part of that this evening. So that's from 5 to 7, and then tomorrow the agenda starts at like 10 a.m. That's like the summit part of it. It started today. There was an event earlier that I didn't make it to around like wellness, and I think they did yoga and stuff like that. So that happened earlier, and now is the happy hour happening later. So I'm super excited. I ended up going to Zara, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, and getting a dress and then a little two-piece set for tomorrow. So grateful that it's all literally working out. I'm doing my skincare right now. I have this serum from a brand that sent me skincare that I'm supposed to be trying and using. I don't know that I'll try something new today, but that's their I believe their hyaluronic acid. I'm out of mine. My favorite Good Molecules. I'm literally at the very end of it. Oh, I managed to get some up, thank the Lord. Because I'm literally out of it. I don't like to prep my skin this way before doing makeup, because I feel like it really protects my skin barrier and all the things. So it's about 2:24 right now. I have 2 hours until I have to pick up my girl Fee, who is on my team. She is attending the event with me both days. So I'm super excited. She's coming in from Houston. So I'm gonna basically get dressed and go pick her up. And then we're gonna head to the happy hour. So I plan to bring y'all with me tomorrow for the entire thing, vlogging via camera. But today, truthfully, I haven't decided if I'm gonna bring my camera with me. Cause you know, it could just be a lot. And since it's a happy hour, I anticipate that there will be a lot of like talking and mingling, and I don't have a bag big enough for my camera, truthfully. So we'll see. I might just like bring it in the car and see how I feel, but tomorrow I'll definitely have it, and of course I'll have my phone. So yeah, I'm about to literally just get ready. I feel like I can't breathe, but I know it's because I'm moving quick and talking. But I'm about to literally just get ready and yeah, try to take my time, have a nice amount of time. What is that, 2.5 hours till it starts? Just about. So no, yeah, like 2.5 hours till it starts. So I want to be on time, so that, because it's only 2 hours, so I want to get the fullness of the event, especially since that's like what I am signing up for. So you know, want to be punctual. Y'all don't know this about me yet, but I'll be late. And it's gotta stop. But yeah. All right, y'all, I'm ready. Let's get into this look. Dress is Zara. I would literally have to step all the way back, but like I told y'all, it's mini. I have on my slides because I don't drive in heels. But it's super cute. And then also picked up these earrings from Zara. They're like two-toned, silver and gold, which I thought was so cute. Makeup by me. Hair, just pinned it up a little bit in the back, left one little out. And then shoes we're gonna wear are these lace-up semi shoes. But we have to go because we're late getting Fee. I had like 15 hours to get ready, and I still managed to be late. Say hi to Fee, everybody. Hello. Lighting is crazy. We just pulled up to Cane's because we want to eat before, golly, there we go. This is such an awkward spot. Want to eat before this happy hour, so we're about to get us some food. Yes. And then go be social. Hey, I was checking it out. First one, though. Okay, thank you. That's too funny. We said small kids. Yeah. But yes, guys, we are in the car. We are just 1 minute late now, but we're gonna eat and hopefully be able to valet, and then we'll be in there. So I've decided, no, I'm not taking my camera inside. I also need to put it in there, maybe lock it, and I'll just have my phone. So tomorrow will be a full camera day. Girl, you did this makeup, okay? But tomorrow will be a full camera day, so y'all get to see everything, and I'll have my phone for today. So if there's anything worth capturing, it's like, because it's a kind of mix and mingle conversational type of deal, I want to be present basically, and I want to really relationship build and just connect with people who are attending. The whole purpose of me being a part of this event was to be a part of this specific happy hour that we're about to go to, so I definitely want to be engaged and present, but where it makes sense, we'll definitely get some footage. Fee's also here to help support, but you know, I want both of us to have a stellar time, so I'll check in with y'all at some point soon.
So excited to be a part of something with you guys. It's not me creating it, it's us creating it together. So thank you guys so much for showing up for me all week long. The yoga event was amazing. The happy hour was incredible last night, and today's gonna be even better. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will never ever take for granted that you guys are a part of this community. So I know Jay wants to do a fireside chat with me. So without further ado, we gonna chat it up.
You are the future we've been looking for. It's time to tend to our gardens too. It's time to let the seeds be planted in our soil too. We deserve the flourish.
I'm here with my girl. How are you feeling so far?
Feeling good, a little hot, but they're dropping gems.
They're dropping gems, but the temperature needs to drop. That's what needs to drop, because we definitely had to get up for a second to go fan ourselves off.
So listen, I need you guys to be good audience members. These are black women. I need you to cheer them on when they're pitching. I need you to encourage and motivate them. And so I'm so excited. This could not be possible though without our sponsor, Capital One.
Healthy met, taste suffered, and I really struggled with dessert. So right here in Dallas, Texas, in my kitchen, I started trying to recreate my favorite treats so that they were still delicious but now nutritionally sound.
A victim's chances of survival. But 80% of Americans are reluctant to perform CPR due to a lack of knowledge or fear of causing harm.
Yes, it's really about our approach. So we actually survey women and understand what is missing in the assortment, and then we design accordingly.
We are excited about this conversation. Now I have one rule. At this point in my life, I'm doing it to be able to give somebody something when I go. I want to leave something behind that can, for lack of better words, and maybe these are the perfect words for generational wealth. You know what I mean? We all know where we come from and, what it is to be black in this country and the history of that, which I'm very proud of my ancestors. But when I think about the opportunities and the groundwork that's been laid for me to have the opportunities that I have, and yeah, maybe that's a lot of responsibility I'm taking on, but I try to take it on the best I can, because what was it all for?
Hey y'all, I am back home. Oh my gosh, this is like my first time talking out loud in like hours. My stomach just like started hurting too, which is weird. Anywho, I'm back home. As you can see, all back cleansed and natural. We washed the face, took the makeup off from earlier, showered, cause boy, let's get into this recap. Okay, so event today went great. Let's start there. It went really well. We started at the event started at 10. I want to say, like, I woke up before 7 a.m., but started getting ready around like 7:15, 7:30. Sorry, y'all. I randomly just like feel like I needed a drink of ginger ale. Anywho, started the day around 7:15, did makeup, all of that, and we left the house at around like 9:15, went to Starbucks, and then I got to the event. So the event went great. It was located outdoors, so the sun was shining down on us. It was hot. So that's why I feel like I have literally been back home. I don't know what time I got back home. I dropped Fee off at the airport. But ever since I got back home, I've been on the couch scrolling on TikTok. I was trying to find something initially to watch on TV, but truthfully, it's 8:47 and I just feel like it's time to wind it down. But event was great. Started with panel discussion. Of course, as soon as I got there, got some content which y'all were able to see. But started with panel discussion. From there with Nicole Lynn, if you know her, agent Nicole Lynn, she's like super well known at this point for, I want to say, being the first black female agent to represent, I don't know like the exact like notoriety, but it's like to represent like the highest paid quarterback, maybe, I'm not sure, but she's and she's also president of football for Clutch Sports, which if you know anything about Clutch Sports, you know it was founded by Rich Paul. But she's amazing. So she was one of the first people to kick off panels, and then she also spoke with another woman who was amazing as well. But it was just a really great day of conversations, of, I don't like to use the word empowerment because I feel like that's basic, but just like encouragement and reminder that we are all capable, we are all worthy, and we are all like created to take up space where it makes sense, of course, but created to take a space in the things that we're doing. And I just think that a lot of us needed to hear that. And so, yeah, the keynote was Keke Palmer, as y'all saw, who she's just too funny. Genuinely, like, love her spirit, love her energy, and thought that she was a really great addition. I will say, I expected her to speak a little bit longer. Maybe I shouldn't have, but the other panels were literally, like, I don't know. They felt like 25 minutes long, not even exaggerating, or maybe 20. And Keke was literally up there for 10 minutes. So I think that was interesting to say the least, because it was like really great conversations from like the previous panels, and then hers was like a little bit shorter, but nonetheless she delivered in her 10 minutes, let me tell you that. Because the one theme that I kept saying all day is like, not everyone is a great speaker, and sometimes panels can be really difficult because you just don't know what you're going to get out of people, even if you have like pre-production calls, where you're kind of getting everything in order and like getting an understanding of the conversation. It just it's kind of like what happens in the moment happens, but I feel like everyone today came to deliver, which is amazing. And I know that the Boss Woman media team really probably felt that, and was super excited. And I just hope they know that it was a successful event. So the founder, CEO of Boss Woman Media, who put on the Black Magic Reimagined Summit, her name is Marty McDonald. Season 2 of my podcast, was that season 2? I'll be losing track. But season 2 of my podcast, I had her on the pod. And so that's how we connected. She was amazing. Loved her story. Loved the conversation. I just remember the whole time we were talking, like I just was feeling super, not even inspired, but just encouraged. Because I'm like, number one, I didn't realize her background started in corporate. She pivoted out of corporate and then created this brand for Black women of color, who want to thrive in the creative spaces, and not just creative spaces, but like entrepreneurship, corporate spaces as well, but who really want to thrive and censor themselves in the work that they're doing. And so she had started throwing events. I want to say, I don't know the year, but she started throwing events, and they were starting off like at a smaller scale. Basically, those events would sell out, do numbers. If you listen to my podcast, I don't know what episode, but it's season 2. And she basically talks about how it kind of like was an instant success, and so needing to go to the drawing board and figure out scaling and all of those great things. And so anywho, she and I connected because of the podcast. And so when I saw the event was happening, this is like months ago, I reached out to her and I was like, hey, whatever you need, like I want to help. You were on my pod, and I want to be able to give that back. And so I'm talking about like volunteer help, y'all. Like I'm talking about, who do you need greeting at the door? Or is there any like content creation that you could benefit from? You know what I mean? Like things that are obviously skill sets of mine, like how can I serve you? And she literally messaged me back and was like, hey, of course, would love for you to be a part of it. Send me your email. Send her my email. And literally she sends me she has her team send me an invite to be an influencer to host the happy hour, which happened yesterday. And so I was just super grateful because I wasn't even looking for an opportunity to be like put on in that way. And I also, truthfully, transparently speaking, I'm still growing in my influencer, and I don't like the term, but I'm still growing in my creator bag. I'm still growing my community. I'm still growing that part of, like what I'm doing. And so when she sent that, I just was like I just felt super honored to not only be invited, but that, she was genuine in that way. So that's basically the download of how I got involved with the event. And let me just tell y'all, this year for me has truthfully been the total opposite of what I planned it to be, but in the most beautiful way. I really had a lot of goals and like really big goals, and I really had a vision for just what I wanted to do and be a part of. But one of the things that I wanted to be more involved in was like really becoming a part of speaking engagements and opportunities and events, and being able to show face and connect with other people. Like that at its core is what I wanted to do this year. And boy, did I do it. Boy, have I done it. But some stuff did not pan out. And I think that's what I really wanted to say. Some stuff has not panned out. But what I will say is, for everything that you aspire to do, sometimes you have to go out there and get it. And I have raised my hand so many times this year. Sometimes it's been no, sometimes it's been not yet. Other times it's been yes, absolutely. And so it's been such a beautiful journey this year, though, to just continue to go after the things that I am interested in, that I know, I bring value in, or the rooms that I bring value in. And also finding opportunities where I can bring value to other people in a very like reciprocal way, not transactional, but reciprocal, right? Because relationship building isn't just about like, how can I get put on? How can I be able to do more of the things that will get me exposure? Like, it's not all about me. Child, this morning I was praying, yesterday I was praying, just creating space with God to remind myself, like, none of this is about me. Like, not getting too caught up in, just like the idea of what things could be, and just genuinely being present for the reality of what they are and making the best of it. So anywho, kind of going a bit on a tangent, but wanted to give y'all context on how I got involved. This isn't the first time I raised my hand for something this year, but this is one of the first times where it was like an immediate yes. I don't know if I've ever talked to y'all about this, and we might have to go in detail some other time where it makes sense, just because this is getting long and I'm sitting here talking. But like when I applied for Sephora Squad this year and did not get the opportunity, I think that was a really interesting turning point for me this year, because it really set the precedent for, like, okay, this is not rejection. This is not like, oh, you're not fit. You don't fit the bill. But it was definitely a wake up call for me, in the sense of, like, all right, if this is something you want to take serious, you have to show up and be doing this thing, and you have to be consistent, and you know what I mean? So anywho, like I said, we can really dive deep into that, but I'm so excited for the content that I am about to be creating. I'm so excited for the way I'm about to be building my platform. I'm so excited for how I'm about to be showing up, because the level of clarity that I have had for the past couple months and weeks, I've just been like sitting in it. I haven't been sitting in it and been stagnant, but I've definitely been sitting in it. And me and God, we like this right now, because again, none of this is about me, and I am committed to creating or finding opportunities where not only I add value, but it just makes sense for me at my core. And it's genuine. And when I'm showing up in these environments and these atmospheres, it's not just about what I can get out of it, but I'm really there with a purpose, to be a vessel. And that's just how I feel today. Like, after the event, I was really meditating and thinking about, like, how I felt about my experience. And there were some things that, number one, pulling off large scale events like that does not happen overnight, clearly, but the hands on deck that you need to have, and the vision and the wherewithal to carry it out, like, speechless. That said, as a spectator, it's easy to go in with expectations and to feel like your expectations weren't met if things weren't executed the exact way that you expected them to be executed. And so that's why I mean when I say I went into the environment not thinking about myself and what I can get out of it, because I know on the back end what things take to execute. And so for me, my literal mindset was like, whatever is supposed to come from this, let that happen, because I am in a space where I am growing a brand. I'm growing my podcast. I'm growing a personal brand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many avenues and work streams, from relationship building to exposure to conversations. Like, you just never know. So I guess where I'm trying to go with this is that really enjoyed my time there. But now I'm like locked in. I'm definitely like, all right, there's some things I peeped. There's some opportunity that I feel could be potentially be brewing. There's some great conversations had, some follow-ups that will happen. And I feel like I got my business lady hat on. And so I'm just super excited. I'm super excited. I'm feeling grateful. It's 9 p.m. So we've been a wind down and really just like rest in that. I'm trying to be sleeping the next hour though, because I want to get up early tomorrow and have some intentional time with the Lord before the day gets started. So I just wanted to wrap up this vlog. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, this was a wild week. When I look back at this footage, I can't wait, because I genuinely feel like so much happened this week. And so I'm hoping that it makes sense. It started off as a routine vlog, which it very much was. But I knew I wanted to sneak this event in there at the end of the week because it didn't make sense to separate it. So I'm praying that y'all love it and stick around, because it was just a lot. But before we go officially, I'm gonna go set y'all up in the kitchen, because we're gonna make which I've been saying all week long, but we're gonna finally make the nighttime mocktail with the magnesium and the cherry juice, because I want to like wind down into the night and I want to get some good rest. So I'm gonna set y'all up and we're gonna do that. Okay. I saw this on TikTok, and basically she called it her nightly mocktail. I do not remember measurements. I don't even know if I saved the video. I genuinely cannot remember. And I'm not gonna go find it. We're just gonna make it, and we're gonna make it based on how much liquid the magnesium needs. I got the Calm brand from Whole Foods. This one is flavored. It's raspberry and lemon, and it has 325 milligrams of magnesium in it. It's a magnesium supplement, and specifically this magnesium is, I looked it up before I bought it. Basically, when you make it, it is, what kind is this? Come on now. It's whatever the magnesium is that promotes calmingness and like rest. And I think stress as well, maybe. I could be making that part up. But there are different types of magnesium. So basically what I'm saying is make sure to research that. Yes, magnesium carbonate and citric acid, when combined with water, create a solution of, magnesium citrate, I believe. Citrate? Magnesium citrate. So yes, this one is specifically for like rest and sleeping and all that good stuff. I do not know. I'll have to research this and get back to y'all. I don't believe that this is like a replacement of melatonin or anything like that. That's really not the experience I want. I just kind of want to roll into resting tonight and sleep well. So that's kind of my intention for making this. So this says, start by placing the desired amount of powder into a cup or mug of 2 to 3 ounces of warm water. So we're not going to do warm, but we are going to do, I'll do room temp to mix it together, just so that way like it completely dissolves. But the 2 to 3 ounces, so basically a serving size of this, I remember I read this in Whole Foods, a serving size of tart juice is 8 fluid ounces. And so on TikTok, the girl used cherry tart juice, I keep saying tart juice, but cherry tart juice, magnesium, and then topped it off with a sparkling water. I don't know why I struggled. This is LaCroix, obviously, but a sparkling water. I think the lady used Topo Chico, but I am not a Topo Chico lover. And this was also has a little flavor in it. Now, my thing is that tart juice alone, 8 ounces, it has 26 grams of sugar, which is a lot in my opinion. I do not like intentionally consume sugar on a daily unless, you know, I just got a little sweet tooth. But sugar is actually something that I pay attention to when I'm consuming things. While it's like natural sugar, it's still like kind of high in my opinion. Another disclaimer, people actually drink tart juice to go to sleep just by itself. So that's another alternative if you want to try that. I had also heard of tart juice back in the day helping with recovering from working out as well. Again, would need to research that to solidify it, but I definitely have heard that in the past. So this is, okay, it's looser than I thought. It's low-key like baking powder. I thought it was gonna be like, what you call that stuff? Pre-workout, where it like is more sandy. This is like powdery. Okay, so that's in there. Oh. See, when I do stuff like this, I be wanting to, now I want to double it up because it don't look like it here. Okay, now because the cherry tart juice, like I said, because the serving size is 8, oh shoot. Oh guys, I didn't put the top back on and it just spilled. Okay, I'm just going to do a little pour. I feel like that's a nice serving. So I poured it in there. Basically, y'all can see how much I poured. I don't even know that this might be like, I can eyeball 8 ounces normally, because 8 ounces is half of a water bottle. I'd give this maybe like 2 to 3 ounces, truthfully. Oh Lord. This is so unorganized. Oh jeez. Put that in sync. Don't shake this up, because that's what I was about to do. And then this is just the LaCroix I got in the limoncello flavor. And we're just gonna fill it up over the ice. Come on, evening mocktail. I don't know why I just didn't get a metal straw, but it's fine. A lot of flavors in here. Well, I will say That tart cherry, or that cherry tart juice is tart. They didn't hold back on the tart. Ow. Again, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. It doesn't get better than this. This is real life. This is the behind the scenes. This is what's really going on, and I can't wait to share more. So I hope that y'all, wherever you're watching this, have an amazing rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever time it is. Thank you for tuning in. It does not go unappreciated. I can't wait to continue to build and create more with you. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any other content. Until next time, I can't wait. I'll talk to y'all later. Good night.